Welcome to Sisterly Sundays podcast, where faith, motivation, and sisterly love intertwine to empower women on their spiritual journey. Join us each week as we delve into heartfelt conversations and share inspirational stories that uplift and guide you through the challenges of life. I'm your host, Dr. Sheniqua Johnson, aka Sheniqua Inspires. Let's get into this week's message. Welcome to Sisterly Sundays podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Sheniqua Johnson, aka Sheniqua Inspires, bringing you your dose of motivation and encouragement to get you through the week. Today's podcast is presented by Stronger Through Faith Media, helping you get your message to millions. Let's get into this week's message entitled My Shot. Today, I reflect back on a time I was enjoying a kid-free weekend of solitude and watching movies on the Disney Channel. I had come across the show Hamilton by Lin Manuel Miranda. I popped some popcorn, turned off the lights, and got ready for the show. Normally, I enjoy receiving my prophetic downloads from watching Disney movies, so I was ready to see what the Lord would reveal. This was a replay of the Broadway hit that portrayed the life of Alexander Hamilton, who is considered one of the founding fathers of the United States. He served as the first Secretary of the Treasury under George Washington, and he was noted as being influential in drafting the U.S. Constitution. That's enough of the history lesson. I absolutely enjoyed this rendition. It was infused with culture, dripping with 21st century hip hop genre. I got my inspiration from this segment from one of the songs during the play. The title of the song is My Shot. As the actors sang the lyrics, the hook is what reeled me in. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. As the lyrics sang on, the hook became a chant that started to motivate my spirit. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Let's pause for an intermission as I remind you that you can receive God's words anywhere. God can use anything and anyone to deliver his message to his people. Don't hinder his message. Oftentimes, people miss God's message because you think it's going to come like a James Earl Jones voiceover. That's as deep as my voice can go, you guys. God's voice is a still, small voice that can easily be missed if you don't train your eyes and your ears to hear. His words can appear in a book or a sign on the wall. It can be audible in a song or whispered in a dream. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be a religious sign. God uses pastors, prophets, and evangelists, but he can also use plumbers, gardeners, and even nurses. So don't miss your message, looking and critiquing the messenger. Now back to the show. As the actors continued singing, rapping the song, I began to sing along. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. As I released the words from my mouth, something began to activate in my brain. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. My shot is my opportunity to grow. My shot is my ability to serve with a free heart. My shot is my chance to lead my community in righteousness. My shot is my chance to help others live bountiful and blessed lives. My shot are the fulfillment of God's promises that He made to me. He promised that the last shall be first. He promised that weeping will only endure for a night. He promised my latter shall be greater. I am not throwing away my shot. I will not let negative thoughts, insecure actions, ill-intentioned people, wicked propositions, laziness, sadness, grief, procrastination, negative self-talk, lack of funds, lack of influence cause me to miss my shot. I will not allow being at the wrong place at the wrong time, broken promises, generational curses, lack of vision, listening to the wrong people, supporting people not worth my time, loving the unlovable, or any entanglement block me from taking my shot. I will practice my shot. I will pray for my shot. I will prepare for my shot. I will believe in my shot. I will trust God for my shot. It's time to move. Taking the shot is going to require you to move. Move your arms. Move your legs. Move your fingers. Move your mind. Move your body. Move your seat. You got to move in order to take your shot. In order to take your shot, you are going to have to stop doing some things. That's right. Here's your list. Stop doubting. Stop fumbling the ball. Stop dodging the blessings. Stop running from the call. Stop letting people walk all over you. Stop overeating. Stop repaying an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Stop overspending. Stop under budgeting. Stop being unprepared. Stop procrastinating. Stop talking yourself out of it. Stop making excuses. And stop accepting excuses. In order to take your shot, you are going to have to learn some things. You are going to have to learn the art of the game, how to perfect your craft, how to study and cultivate your gift, how to seek God for wisdom, how to go where He tells you to go and do what He tells you to do when He tells you to do it. You are going to have to learn to lean not into your own understanding, to be still and know that He is God. Be ye steadfast and unmovable. You're going to have to learn how to be a good steward, how to act like the head and no longer the tail, how to act like you are above and not beneath, how to act like a lender and not a borrower. You are going to have to learn that your obedience is better than your sacrifice. You're going to need to learn how to invest wisely. Not everyone and everything is worth your time. In order to shoot your shot, you have to become skilled at the game. How do you become skilled at the game? I'm glad you asked. You're going to have to read, study, meditate, pray, and speak the word of God over your life. You are going to have to invest your time, effort, and energy with the one who can guarantee your greatest return. Or should I say, you should invest in the one whose return yielded the greatest gain. Go with the one who can flip your investment in just 3 days. Okay? I don't know about you, but I'm willing to invest all that I have. In fact, I'm willing to bet my life on it because I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm on the winning team with G-O-D. So don't let anything or anybody stop you this week from taking your shot. Keep telling yourself, I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. Be blessed. Are you loving this week's segment of Sisterly Sundays podcast? If so, subscribe and share this message with those who could use a little encouragement to get them through the week. Connect with me on all social media platforms at Sheniqua Inspires. The encouragement continues every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my podcast, The Black Girl Encourage Her. You know, the place where we are delivering the encouragement for everyone. We just so happen to do it from a Black girl's perspective. You can catch those episodes on my YouTube channel, Sheniqua Inspires. And don't forget to subscribe and share.